Eddington. Now, Eddington is the brand new Ari Aster film starring Joaquin Phoenix and, of course, Pedro Pascal and Emma Stone. Really great cast. Really, really great cast. What did I... Oh, I'll read the synopsis. What is this film about? I'll just read a very quick synopsis for you. So, in May of 2020, a standoff between a small town sheriff and mayor sparks a powder keg as neighbor is pitted against neighbor in Eddington, New Mexico. So, this is basically a COVID film. This is a COVID film. Just one moment. There is something weird about my mic. And we are back. Sorry about that. Just fixing some sound issues I was having. So yeah, Eddington. What did I think of Eddington? There were some incredible moments in Eddington. Moments that I really loved. I loved the build up, the initial build up of Joaquin Phoenix being this sheriff who is sort of anti-masks and like, I've got asthma, like people shouldn't need to wear masks, it's fine, we don't even have COVID here. And then you've got Pedro Pascal just being like, you know, if one healthy person catches COVID, they're, you know, more likely to, and just some, you know, relatively balanced arguments. But I did feel like, I guess Ari Aster was more on the right wing side of the argument, which is absolutely fine argument to explore. I'm all up for watching different, you know, opinions on things. But I felt like as the movie went on, Ari Aster as a filmmaker really lacked focus and restraint in terms of making this film, because, you know, it started off as this film about COVID and a guy wanting to be mayor and a sheriff wanting to be mayor and take the job from the mayor. Then it kind of slowly ended up with the BLM, Black Lives Matter riots and stuff. And that, I was okay with that. I was like, okay, well, this sort of stuff did actually happen, or it's all happened in that time. That's fair enough. But then it was like, oh, okay, so there's gunfights and like murders going on. And there's Antifa at one point come in. You've got explosions and things, and then you also had like Austin Butler in it, who I don't even know what his character was really talking about. And you had this whole subplot about Emma Stone's character maybe used to sleep with the mayor and then maybe got sexually assaulted by the mayor, and then it becomes about predators and stuff. And I guess the director wants to make a point about predator behavior, and then, you know, it's about what are you going to use to forward your own agenda, and kind of becomes slightly about politics in some sense. But it's also just there's about too much, and I don't mean that there are some things happening in the background. I mean, these things all at one point seem to become the main storyline, and it's never like, wait, what happened to the initial? Well, like, there's no like, I feel like there's no, he doesn't stick to his guns on anything. Did the director have anything to actually say? Like, he was making the BLM protesters seem absolutely stupid and ridiculous and in over their heads and dumb. Like, he basically made them seem dumb. And then he also made the police seem corrupt and bad, and potentially even racist. And I was like, what's happening here? Like, are you trying to say anything? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just exploring both sides of the line. But for me, I found myself getting really frustrated watching it, just being like, oh, like, the movie seems to not just flip-flop, but just entirely move on from where it started. Like, it wasn't about COVID by the end of this film, where the first half of the film was really about COVID. By the end, you were like, this COVID plays no part in this, you know. It eventually got to a point where it was like, is this even about BLM anymore? Because like, I thought that became the main storyline, but then that just sort of disappeared. Like, is this about Antifa? Is this about corrupt police. What is this about? And do you have anything to say about any of these things? Are you just looking at lots of different things without being committed to anything? That's personally how I felt. I will say the performances were awesome. Joaquin Phoenix is an incredible actor. Emma Stone was good. Austin Butler was good. And of course, Pedro Pascal had a moustache, so he was great. And yeah, I have great things to say about that. But yeah, I really feel like the lack of focus just ended up making me feel fidgety towards the end, to the point where I kept looking at, I watched the film with my brother, I kept looking at him and being like, why hasn't this film ended yet? Like, the big thing has happened. Like, what is this whole ending? Like, well, I'm kind of ready to go. Nothing has really been addressed, so I'm ready to go. That's how I kind of felt by the end, if I'm honest with you. Did not love this film. Found it really frustrating. And it's such a great opening premise. Like, I was really excited to dive into all the different arguments about wearing a mask and about the BLM protests and what should be allowed when we're in lockdown in terms of protests and stuff. But that all just sort of fizzled out into nothing. There was a really fun gun chase scene in the middle, which I really enjoyed, or that's towards the end, I mean. But yeah, like, I didn't really understand Joaquin Phoenix's motivation by the inciting incidents at the bar with the homeless guy. I was like, well, I don't even understand why he did that, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, what can I say? It is what it is. Ari Aster, he's made 2 amazing horror films, and he's gone away from horror and made 2 really bizarre films that I'm not on board with. So the next one better be good, Ari Aster. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just can't follow lots of storylines. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments below. I would love to see it.